Martin, you are a strong advocate for having supply chain leaders at the top of businesses. Can you walk us through why you believe this is so critical, especially in the automotive industry?
Yeah, absolutely. My take on this is that the automotive industry's had a very fixed business model, more or less for the whole of its existence, and it's relied on global supply chains, high volume, big leverage, picking the lowest cost supplier, tooling that supplier in a continent somewhere, and then really relying on a very stable, low cost, reliable, efficient supply chain to move those bits and cars all around the world. And the cliche part of the answer is obviously what we've seen in the last few years is COVID, pandemic, which totally disrupted the global supply chains. We've seen the semiconductor crisis, which required significant orchestration of our businesses to keep profitability during that period. And then ongoing geopolitical risks, which like the Suez Canal problem and the Houthis. And I think this instability is going to continue. Now, traditionally in the automotive industry, you've had MP&L, material planning logistics, or production control, or logistics organizations who've managed the logistics flows. But what we've seen more recently is a better understanding that that global stability and reliability of a low-cost, stable supply chain is changing. And actually, the most important thing in the automotive industry is to sell cars and make cars with all the bits on them, to put it in very simple terms, because that's far more important than saying 5 pence on a part by sourcing it in China. It's actually better that you make the car and you sell it and you get the revenue into your business.
Sure.
So who better to understand how that fits together end to end and really look at a full total delivered cost package, optimize the supply footprint, make sure the reliability of supply in and out of the factory to the customer is lowest cost, best invested capital, but more importantly, most reliable. Supply chain people, we see it all end to end. And if you spend your career in supply chain, you go from programs and projects and product strategy right through to execution and understand how that fits together and how it fits together in the balance sheet. It's really, for me, the skill set couldn't be better. I don't think the boardrooms have yet realised. Some OEMs have started to create chief supply chain officer roles, but I think there's still an old-fashioned view of logistics in the automotive industry. But outside the automotive industry and other sectors, supply chain is the business. I mean, the cliche would be Amazon, Nike. Their business is a supply chain. It's not making things at high cost. It's moving things and bringing a consumer model at the best level of profitability and agility to the consumer. So I think the car industry is very slowly working its way there, and I think it's definitely the right thing for them.